Welcome to AGORACOM, the small cap epicenter of AGORACOM TV, a daily, fast-paced, edgy show bringing the best press releases out of the small cap space every morning at the open, so you can hopefully profit from them and maybe find your next rate small cap investment. It's Wednesday, March the 23rd. A plethora of news coming out today, not just the company side, but also the big news on our blog today is did JP Morgan just cheat on their COMEX silver deliveries? Check it out on the front page of our blog or get into the Silver Hub and AGORACOM. It's gained a lot of interest here, and you've got to catch up on the story. I think it's very bullish for silver. As a lot of you know, I'm very bullish on a lot of junior silver companies, especially Ormex Resources. Let's get straight to the news. First up, Xzeres Wind Corporation, XWND for our friends in the United States. That's where it trades. This is a company that purveys wind power systems for the small wind market. They just announced that they received MCS approval for their 10 kilowatt small wind power system. I'll explain what that is in a second. The company says this is a significant accomplishment. The system has achieved certification and complies with the UK government eligibility requirement. Now its customers in the UK have access to one of the highest feed-in tariff incentives in all of Europe. In addition to that, it's not only a significant offset of expensive purchase power, but it also provides an additional incentive payment from as little as $5,000 to as much as $12,000 annually for a single system. This is a big deal. Why? According to Frank Greco in his quote, we take out an excerpt here, we're pleased to be one of only six small wind manufacturers globally to achieve attainment of the microgeneration certification scheme, which is MCS in the UK. And the company says it's one of the most lucrative and fastest growing markets in Europe. This MCS certification, along with the company's recently achieved CE mark, proves the company's ability to qualify globally, which supports a long-term plan to be a major global player in the small wind power industry. This is a client of AGORACOM. Always have to disclose that, but as you know, we don't talk about AGORACOM clients unless the news stands on its own 2 feet. This is a company that in less than a year has achieved significant revenue, starting from zero, starting from scratch. Hit their second quarter, had numbers, projected 30% increase in the third quarter, announced $1.1 million in contracts in December. They got the European first orders. They got the European certification. Now they got this UK certification. This is a company you've got to put on your radar screen. Renewable energy is here to stay. We've seen what's happened in Japan. Doesn't mean the end of nuclear, but people are going to be taking a strong look at alternatives, and especially for small markets where nuclear doesn't apply, small wind and Xzeres could be your best bet. The company closed yesterday at 205, so congratulations to Frank and David and the entire team over there. Next up, NQ Exploration Venture Exchange, NQE. They're announcing the enhanced assessment of the silver potential of their Cariboo project. The company says they carried out a review of the intersections from the holes drilled to date and determined the potential for a primary silver deposit. They're reporting drill intersections that show very high silver grades. This is the company's words, over sometimes impressive width. So the company's putting its money where its mouth is. High silver grades, impressive widths. The best still being hold 2009-05, 170 gram ton of silver over 35.5 meters. They closed yesterday at 10 cents, 52-week range, 9 cents on the low, 20 cents on the high, market cap under $5 million. Got to take a look at that, especially given what's happened with silver and why AGORACOM Silver is so bullish on silver today. Next up, Nevado Resources Venture, VDO. They announced that they continue to intersect significant iron, titanium, and vanadium. This is the company's words, significant. These are the second set of drill assay results on their wholly owned iron, titanium, vanadium property. That's the Lablache. Got to go take a look at that. It's in Quebec. Go take a look at the results. But you've got intersection of 81 meters and 23 meters. Big numbers there. Go take a look. 54 cents closed yesterday. 10 on the low for the year. 74 on the high. $11 million market cap. Love that value potential there. Go do due diligence. But congratulations to Michael Curtis and his team over at Nevado Resource. Next up, Blackdog Resources. Trades on the stock symbol DOG. This is no dog, though. Got to give them the guts for having a stock symbol like that. They're announcing improved production results. I really love this because it's production and it's cash flow. They're updating their non-operated light oil property in Genouville, Alberta. The property has now seen an increase in production on the property for 5 straight months, from August 1st to December 31st. That's a great sign, increase in production. Production rose to just over 93 barrels of light oil per day in December. Averaged in the fourth quarter, 85 to 90 barrels per day, and that's a good increase over the third quarter, where they're doing an average of 75 to 80 barrels of light oils per day. Strong revenue and cash flows received from production to date, according to the company, have exceeded their expectations and forecasts. And on top of that, all this news was received before the recent conflicts in the Middle East started. You know what's happened to the price of oil over the last 6 weeks. So I guess what the company's trying to say, if oil is sitting here above 100, even above 95, but 95 to this $105 range, they think their numbers are going to be even better. Do the math. I'm not sure. Let's see. It's light oil per day. I don't know if that's light sweet crude, but assume $95, $100, and do the math. That's some pretty good cash flow coming in. Closed yesterday 41 cents. 23 on the 52-week low, 45 on the high, so trading close to its high range, which is not a surprise. Still less than a $10 million market cap. Looks about 8.8 million. So congrats to David Corcoran and his team over at Blackdog. And finally, we got two actually. Fjordland trades on the venture and FEX and their partner Cariboo Rose, CRB. They're announcing they've intersected 151.5 meters, grading 0.83 grams on gold, 0.21% copper, including 69 meters of 1.17 grams of gold and 0.35% copper. Take a look at all the drill results, a lot of detail in there. This drilling program commenced on February 10th, so that tells me look for more results to come. The companies are focused, Fjordland specifically is focused on discovery of gold, copper, and moly deposits in British Columbia. Fjordland closed yesterday at 15 cents, 9 cents on the 52-week low, 24 cents on the high, and again, $10 million in change market cap. Gotta love that. Final press release, as we've always said, not all that glitters is gold. I really like this press release out of the U.S. It's Elbit Vision Systems. They're announcing 3-year record in quarterly profit and continued growth for the fourth quarter of 2010. Why do I like this press release? Not just the numbers, but they're a provider of vision technology for automatic surface inspection and inline quality monitoring systems. Basically, they give eyes to robots for some pretty intricate work. Just imagine, for example, a car assembly plant. It needs eyes on robots, those vision systems, in order to put the drills in all the right places. Fourth quarter ended December 31st. Revenue is 1.68 mil. That's up 130%. Love that. GAAP net income $322,000. That compares to a net loss of $5 million in the fourth quarter of 2009. They're going in the right direction on the top and bottom line. Love this. EVS systems are used by over 620 customers, many of which are leading global companies. That goes back to what I said earlier. These vision guided systems are not for small companies. These are for mega companies. They get 620 clients, and doing those kind of numbers, I may become a shareholder, especially considering the fact they closed just at 8.5 cents. And the market cap is still under $6 or $7 million. Got to love that number, and I want to see what they finish off with for the year. If they're able to do 1.68 just for the quarter, multiply that by 4, and you have about potentially $7 million in revenues for the year. Assuming they keep it up, don't increase, don't decrease. That alone supersedes their market cap of just under $6 million. That's a wrap. As always, quality over quantity. Amazing news today. If you're on Globe, you know where to look. If you're on AGORACOM, you know where to look. Watch the video, take a look at the front page, get into the marketplace, discover your next great small cap company. That's a wrap. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.